Am I live on your channel? It is live. Check, check. Check, check. What the freak is this high pitched squeal? What the freak is this high pitched squeal? Get rid of it. That's loud. What the frick is this? Get rid of it. That's loud. What's good, people? I'm just trying to figure out this live stream thing because I've never done it before. So bear with me. What's good, people? I'm just trying to figure out this live stream thing because I've never done it before. So bear with me. As you can see, I'm a broke small YouTuber because of this little watermark here. Where else am I? I'm hearing myself like 3 times right now, and it's weird. As you can see, appreciate you, Murph. Thanks for showing up, man. This is different. It's cool, and I'm just here to hang out. We can talk cameras. We can talk. I just got a 3D printer. I'm just hanging out, man. Appreciate you, Murph. Thanks for showing up, man. It's different. It's cool. And just here to hang out. We can talk cameras. We can talk. Just got a 3D printer. I'm still peeking in audio. There we go. Ecamm is kind of a chaotic uh, system here. Oh, hey, Cat. I'm running it through a Focusrite Scarlett Solo, and I bought this thing like a while back when I was like, "Ooh, I just need something to work that's cheap," and now I'm kind of regretting it. Um, Thinking of getting the Rodecaster or the Apollo Solo. I bought this thing like a while back when I was like, "Ooh, I just need something to work that's cheap," and now I'm kind of regretting it. Thinking of getting the Rodecaster or the Apollo Solo. The Solo is like, it costs, I don't know, like $500. They're about the same price. The Rodecaster I think can do a little bit more than the Solo, but the Apollo comes with like a bunch of compressor plugins and all that stuff that runs like right through the interface rather than having to add it in post or later on. So you kind of can even use it live, which is really cool. The Solo is like, let me turn my speakers down. I should put some headphones in. My office is a crazy mess right now, so I'm not even gonna look for them. And I just realized when it comes to my niche that Cam Mackey is live right now, so that's probably where everybody that would be watching this is at. That's fun. Yeah, it like peaks the audio. Like originally, my audio levels were crazy high, and I'm trying to like monitor it so it's not too stupid, but they just like it just peaks like crazy. I've started recording everything in 32-bit float too, so like I'm just peaking is just not a thing anymore. And try to turn down the focus, right? What's up? Come on. Got the little homie here. Little homie Shigo hanging out. No, no, no. We don't go on the desk. Hop down. Thank you. She's cool. We just actually adopted her probably like, I want to say a month ago. Nah, it was probably a month and a half. Our other cat that we had is a little upset about it, but I think he'll be all right. We had two cats originally, and Rocco unfortunately passed away a few months back, and Taz, the other one, got pretty lonely, so we ended up adopting Shigo, and that's where we're at. Oh, thanks for that heads up on the audio too. It's been adjusting between Ecamm and like the Focusrite. You gotta like balance the both of them to make it sound decent. I'm so used to like being up on a mic. I need to stop doing that. If I could just like give it a little bit of space, it'd probably help. Ecamm is like crazy though. Adjusting between Ecamm and like the Focusrite. You gotta like balance the both of them to make it sound decent. I'm so used to like being up on the mic. I need to stop doing that. If I could just like give it a little bit of space, it'd probably help. I have no idea where my headphones are. It's chaotic. It's chaotic in here. My ADHD, like, I don't freaking. Like, I let my uh, office get crazy dirty when I'm, like, filming and doing all these things, and then I just don't clean it for 3 weeks. And that's why I don't stay consistent with videos. I get all self conscious about it, and so I need to, like, just implement in my week a cleaning day. And thanks for the sympathy about Rocco, or the condolences, or condolences is probably the better word. That was my little buddy. It sucks, but you know what can you really do about it? It's life. Oh, we got sound effects. Clown. That was loud as shit. Whoa. Can I say that on live? I don't know. It was really loud. I'm gonna text my wife, let her know I'm live, so she doesn't come barging in here. Bro, I got this 3D printer literally yesterday, and it's pretty dope. Like, I got this. Let me see if I can get it here. I accidentally printed this dude yesterday. I thought it was like a 15-minute print, and I misread the screen on the printer. But he's a little SD card holder Roman soldier dude that came like built in. I got I got some stuff from my pegboards printing right now, just to mount some tools and whatnot on there. Yeah, that was loud. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to like blow out your eardrums. I just saw the sound effects were there, and I hit play, and the volume was like crazy high. Oh snap! I can just click on it and it pops. That's cool. But yeah, man, this 3D printer, I'm excited about it. I didn't realize like how many different practical things you can print with it, like pegboard hooks, for example, or like SD card holders. Or I was watching some videos on Gridfinity and like how you can make these like modular drawer organizers and stuff. And I got like toolbox over there and a couple Alex drawers over here for forgive the mess, but like I said, I just got that thing yesterday, so all the crap is all over the place too. Should throw on a wider lens next time. Yeah, man, it's one of those things where it's like you don't know what's in that world until like you freaking start doing it, and it's like, oh my gosh, it can do way more than what you could even imagine it can do. I've watched people build like whole suits of armor. Like, I can't imagine how long that takes because these do take a lot longer than I originally anticipated. Like I have like screwdriver set, couple screwdriver set things for the pegboard, and some pliers holders, and it's like a 3.5 hour like print. Yeah, Gridfinity is like legit. Like there's so many different things you can make for it, and where'd they go? I just picked up these little calipers just to like try to measure out some things around the house so I can just make little holders for different things like that. I printed my wife a like a little woman reading a book with wine. It's like super thin and it's just like a little art piece. It took like 20-30 minutes, but it's just like little things like that where like you would spend $30-$40 on something at the store, or you can print it for like, I don't know, pennies on the dollar. Excuse me. Overlay has been added. I didn't. Did I add an overlay? Yeah, the pegboards are great too. I used the IKEA Scottish pegboards. I realized they make a lot of hooks for them, and I bought these like years ago before I even thought about doing any kind of 3D printing. It was more for like just regular organization, but I found myself limited in like what I could put on them because you can only get certain hooks or bins or shelves or whatever. But now I'm like, how can I expand these things and make them like super dope? Because like along with the 3D printer, as you know, you want to get stuff like little pliers and the calipers and whatnot. And so adding those to the pegboards will be cool. And it really gives a cool look to your office, you know. I've been building out this office for years. I think I'm gonna do a video next week or the week after I get everything cleaned up in here, and I want to do a unboxing, like first impressions video on the bamboo lab first, and then once I do that, get a new rug for in here, because I had a rug in here that just like my chair just tore it up. So once I get a new rug and put out that bamboo lab video, I think I want to do a new office tour, because I've changed so much over the last year since I did the last one. I got all new lights, I got some sound panels, I got some new shelving, I got a bunch of new stuff. And it was my best performing video on YouTube. Like, it did 40K and I had like 12 subs. It was freaking crazy. But I think the desk setup niche it's pretty, if you got a good looking setup, it can be beneficial to do desk setup stuff. And I watched probably 1,000 of those things over the last few years. And watching them, I really found myself like, okay, I can get this piece now. I can get that piece in a couple months. I can get this piece a little later on. So it's been cool. Can you hear the printer at all? Like, it's running and it's probably 4 or 5 feet away from me. That was one of the biggest worries about having the printer in the office, was like, how loud is it going to be? Like, when I'm working, it doesn't really bother me much. Like, it's just like background humming, but I don't want it to interrupt with audio for videos, because that would suck. Yeah, office tour coming soon. Alright. That's not too bad then. I guess as long as I'm using the dynamic mic, it's not going to be bad. If I jump to my shotgun, it'll probably suck. But from everything that I've read, I think it needs to be at least somewhat temperature controlled in my garage. While I have it like insulated, it still gets pretty chilly in there some days. And there's really no other room in the house to put it, so it's just going to have to live right there. But from everything that I've read, I think it needs to be at least somewhat temperature controlled in my garage. While it's chilly in there some days. There's really no other room in the house to put it, so it's just going to have to live right there. Yeah, we're getting things done. Hold on one sec. Yeah, I still got an hour left on this print. I'd show it to you, but my cable's not freaking out. I'll just use a shorted USB-C cable to get to my camera plugged in and stuff. So I actually probably could. I could run a second USB over there and use the Osmo Pocket to do like an overhead of the printer during these things. If I'm printing while I'm live, it'd be cool, like little side angle, whatever, second view. That's better. I had a random window on my live, and I was just echoing and echoing. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, doing this live stuff though, it's a little weird. Like, it's like monologuing, but you're not monologuing, and then like there's a little bit of a delay between the chats. But I figured if I'm be on YouTube, I might as well show my face on YouTube, right? I haven't posted a video in like a month, working on consistency, so here we are. And we had someone else in here. They left. Whoa, sound effects, chill. Well, even if nobody shows up, man, Murph appreciates you for hanging out. This is pretty, I think once I get the hang of this stuff, it'll be a lot more fun. Green screen. Fade. You can do all kinds of stuff with Ecamm. I heard it was a lot better than using like OBS and everything, but I didn't realize it can. Like, there's like 30 different windows it opens. It's kind of weird that it's so modular and not like an actual window. I think that threw me off to begin with. And it automatically installed the Elgato plugin, so my Stream Deck actually has like the mute sounds and the camera switcher and all that stuff. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I wasn't even planning this live stream. I just like was like, hey, it's New Year's Eve. Why not just hop on and see what's going on? I don't even know. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I just think it'll take me a little bit to get used to everything that this does, and I know I watch Brandon Washington's uncensored stream pretty much weekly, and I see all the things that he does with it. It's pretty impressive on what the software can do, and it's really not that expensive when you consider like everything that it does. You know, like it's $20 a month, and if people actually like start watching the lives and stuff, it's who cares? Like I'll do it. Especially once like people's channels are making some money and stuff, like just reinvest that crap. It's kind of what I did, like how I got all my video gear. I was doing a bunch of freelance work and just saved that money, reinvested, and used all my full time money to pay the bills and all that, and just kept doing that over a few years. And now I got a pretty decent setup. Yeah, the chat delay, it almost makes you feel bad because you know people are sending the chat before you can see it, and to like not get to responding to something for a while, either one like makes you feel awkwardly silent for no reason, or two, you're like, I know people are waiting. So that's a little weird. But I wonder, I could like open a YouTube window and watch the chat that way. I don't know if people do that. Just mute it. Your channel. Yeah, that works too. $23 in, that's not bad. I really should be editing. I just did the kind of like an end of the year video in the car. I had to run somewhere and it was a little ways away, so I grabbed the pocket 3 here, and mounted it in the car. This thing actually, dude, is like it's pretty impressive. My job bought it, which is great. Full time, I work at a orthopedic center, so I record surgeries and stuff. So this is kind of like the run and gun cam for them, and something we can mount like over the surgeries and whatnot. That along with the Action 5 with the little head dealio here, so the doctors can wear that when they're doing surgery. It's kind of gnarly, but it's pretty fun. Where are we at? There's that screen. I wonder how much YouTube is putting this on people's home screens, or if they are at all. So what's weird about starting out, like you don't know where like the algorithm brings you. My some videos get like 10 impressions, and then YouTube's like, nah, bro. And then others are like, I'm gonna keep showing it to everybody, and you're gonna get views on it. But like some video I've uploaded and it's been like a week with like 5 impressions. I'm like, what the hell is this? Probably bad to talk about YouTube on YouTube, huh? Oh, that's cool. That's good to know. A lot that's popped up in your recommended. I think YouTube is starting to push more, at least from what like rumors that I've heard. They're trying to push smaller creators, which is really cool. Especially with like, feels like a lot of creators leaving the platform. I think there's been just kind of a window opened up for people that I just personally want to take advantage of, because if I could just do this all the time, like why wouldn't I? But my motto for 2025 is they gotta see you to see you, and just being consistent, because that's been my Achilles heel of YouTube is consistency. Like I get in these like ADHD cycles of like shame. Like my ADHD will be like, oh, you didn't record a video this week because you got ADHD, and then being that you didn't record a video, you feel bad about not recording a video, so you really like can't get up to do the next video, and that kind of sucks. But I'm trying to get this what is it 633 subs. I'm trying to. I mean, we could hit 1,000 in a couple months, right? I don't know. I'm just spitballing, but I don't see why not. I don't want to add a Zoom account. Go away. I didn't realize how little filament these things use too. Oh, that's sick. I really wish. I don't. They might make it. Does Lego make a Burj Khalifa set? We just got into Legos recently, and here I'll grab one. This one is like Pharrell's special edition Lego set for his. He did that a biopic documentary, but it's all in Lego. I don't know if you've seen the previews for that. It's called Piece by Piece. But he made this like they made this thing for him, and it's pretty cool because this comes off and it's got wheels and stuff you can put on. But my wife and I recently just started buying them, and they're actually pretty fun. I got Groot, but he's positioned up in the corner in a way to where like if I move him, he might fall, and if he falls and breaks, I will just hate life for a couple days. So I'm just gonna leave him alone. But yeah, the Burj Khalifa would be a sick print or Lego set. How long did that take? Is it like how big is it? So I found even like small things feel like they take a long time. But I also see like why people have multiple printers set up. Like if I could afford it, I'd probably get like 5 of these things and just have them sitting in a garage or a closet somewhere, just constantly going making crap because there's just so much you can do. Compass wants to use your location. Why? It's a compass. Oh, dude, the Titanic set looks sick. I think it's like massive too. This is the biggest one that I've done, and I think this was like I want to say like 1,300 pieces somewhere around there, 12, 13, maybe a little more, maybe a little. I don't know exactly, but it took a decent amount of time. Okay, that's cool. The Burj Khalifa. Yeah, I might actually print that then if it's only an hour. That's not bad at all. And I think once I like kind of get in the swing and learn how to adjust settings, and like some things don't need a bunch of fill, and once I can figure that kind of stuff out, I think I can speed up prints a lot. Or even like people change a couple settings in their printers and it just like puts them in freaking ludicrous mode. Which I actually think that the P1S has a ludicrous mode or something that prints like crazy fast, but the quality's meh. But yeah, that Lego Titanic, dude, that'd be a sick build. They just take a while. But honestly, we've even got some of our friends into that stuff. We had a couple over probably a week and a half ago, and they just bought, like, it was like their first set. It was one of those little botanical things, and that's when I built the Pharrell set. And my wife built she built like the little old school radio, and that's actually pretty cool. It's got like functional dials and everything, and then you can put your phone in the radio to play the music out of the radio, which is another cool little feature. They think of a lot of cool things in Lego. And I'm curious to see if I can print. I probably can some like little wall shelves with just like Lego. What do they call them? The cylinders that stack them together. The click clacks or whatever the heck you want to call them. these guys, you know. There's got to be a proper name for them. Lego, they kind of got all that kind of brand stuff under control. Yeah, I want this print to be done so I can, because I got I got a whole SCOTUS above the printer here, and I want to be able to make it look good because it's pretty bare right now. I got a couple over there in the closet too. One's got some shelves on there, and the other one, I don't know. I'll make some cool little mounting stuff for it. Stay. There we go. That's better. Yeah, and we get the skull right here because the Vikings are my home team. I'm in Colorado now, but it's my home team. Born and raised in Minnesota, and they're killing it right now. I was not expecting that this season because I don't know. They were in a weird spot before the season, but somehow they put together this team that's just like dominant. And Sam Darnold has outperformed everything that I think anyone expected of him. So that's really cool. It's cool to see a guy that like was considered like written off, like thriving. It's kind of like that cool underdog story. I kind of like that stuff. Never mind the Raiders hat here. My father-in-law is a avid Raiders fan, and I told him they're in the AFC, so like when we're together I'll cheer with you, but I'm not buying anything. But if you buy it, I'll wear it. But I can't do any NFC stuff. Yeah, Gridfinity's definitely going in the tool chest. It's just gonna take forever because those are some big drawers, but it's definitely in the future plans here because I got a bunch of junk in there right now. Actually, most of my drawers are pretty much junk, so it's going to be like a winter of printing Gridfinity and cleaning out every drawer in my office, which is a good thing, but it's going to be a process. Because there's like, you just accumulate so much little crap, especially now, like every freaking piece of equipment that you get has a USB-C cable, and every USB-C cable is different now. Like, uh-oh. Are we frozen? The audio looks like it's still there. Let's look at the YouTube page. Especially now, like every freaking piece of equipment that you get has a USB-C cable, and every USB-C cable. Okay, audio's still there. Video, we can restart. How do I turn it off? I think Ecamm's frozen. Oh, this is fun. Can I fix this without having to restart the stream? Oh, come on. It's either Ecamm or like the webcam software. I don't know which one. Lumix webcam software is like, it's not the greatest. See if I unplug the camera and plug it back in if that helps. There we are. Yeah, something with the Lumix webcam software that's it's finicky. Like even with like Zoom and stuff, it's finicky. Yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. Oh, pro tip on the tool set or the toolbox. It's not a Husky. If I was like to get a workbench for maybe the garage or something that I was going to beat on a lot, I might buy a Husky and spend a little bit more money. But I got this one. It's a Yukon, I think. Got it from Harbor Freight. I think it was only like a couple $100 on sale, which is really cool. Because it's got ball bearing drawers, it's got padded drawers, it opens and closes great, solid wood top. Like for the price, dude, like that thing is it's pretty sick. You can put LUTs on in freaking Ecamm? That's crazy. Let me see. Do I got a long USB cable here? That's a shorter one. This one might work. Let's see if I can get this Pocket 3 on the print here. Yeah, she's going. It's got a couple of screwdriver holders, the bigger pieces there, and the other ones are clips for pliers. Pliers clips. That's a better way I can do this. Thanks for that heads up, because it definitely did. So note, if you're going to use the Pocket 3, make sure it's plugged in beforehand. I want to know why my Stream Deck just like gave up on Ecamm. Come on, Elgato. There we go. So it's not like camera switchers on there. It's just scenes. So I guess I gotta change. I gotta add a scene. Default scene, new scene. So new scene is Pocket 3. Default scene is me. But why does my stupid Stream Deck keeps like not wanting to work with me here? Yeah, I'll find a better version of that print camera for sure. At some point. I don't know. I think if I do the mod to where you can put LEDs around the glass top, I think if I use, because I think I can use the Action 5 as a webcam and just kind of like set it on there so you don't get the reflections, just flat against the glass. I think that'd be a cool one. It's a little shaky though, so I might have to suspend it using the, what you call. Oh, you're good, Murph. Is Cam still live? He's taking all my viewers. What's up, little cat?
And not just trying to copy both. Yeah, I'm doing it because I feel like I need to do it because I get physically, mentally uncomfortable if I don't get to do it. I get uncomfortable if I don't get to, express my brain. Like everything's just moving to my paintings, to my content, whatever it is. It's literally, it feels like breathing. It feels like something I need to do. So I guess with that comes, individuality and presence to the work. And I grew up part Native American, and my dad always reminded me of that. And I grew up watching westerns and listening to country music, and also pop music and R&B, and um, going on road trips and always taking the back roads and mountains and deserts and just all this kind of stuff. So the way I was raised and the films I was raised with, like a Little House on the Prairie, they made me love that shit. All these westerns and all that. That became part of me, and everything I do is just literally just a part of me.
This webcam software is doo doo.
Is that dirt? So your first video on the DJI Action 5 was clearly the reason I bought it. Mine, why else about my also happy to watch, which I equally love. Just that dirt, bro. Thank you. I hope you're enjoying the lots. If you ever have any questions, feel free to DM me. I just noticed the chat not talking. There we go. Now it's updated. Oh, completely different. DJI 4D Mark II. I hope. I don't know at this rate, honestly. Marcelo said, glamour side, I think you're one of the coolest and most genuine people on the show side of YouTube to be able to wake up
Yo, welcome back.
and share your
Still
thoughts.
just you, but
Yeah,
we're
dude, I'm
chilling.
super great. Like literally every other day, I'm like, I can't believe I get to wake up. I mean, there's
But yeah, I think
But
I'm gonna get like a permanent
yeah, I'd be on great for
3D printer cam kind of setup because the freaking camera in there kind of sucks too.
oh, is it?
I did a time lapse with it. Where's it at? Where's it at? Yeah, it won't even play.
But now it's in like
So I think the camera, the internal camera, is more so for monitoring and making sure the thing's not on fire or something. I think because it really doesn't give you a ton of. Bro, what is going on with my Lumix?
all overgrown. Bro, that'd be
What
wild.
if I
I don't
did
know.
the web?
It's already happening with a lot of it.
Maybe it's yeah okay, whatever. If this works, this works. I'll take it. My wife's downstairs banging something.
What is it? You guys?
Beyonce.
Okay, you both hear it. Yeah, I mean, if they did that, they would.
I see the freaking audio spikes every time she or the bass hits downstairs. I've been doing this 47 minutes. Jesus Christ. Definitely didn't feel like that long. Thanks for sticking with me though, bro. This is cool. This live stuff's cool. I like that little play button that you printed. I need to get a I need to get an AMS. That's my next big thing. I think is the AMS because not having multiple colors in one print without having to stop it kind of sucks. And just like right now, I got lime green that Bamboo sent me. I got a PETG black because my buddy told me to get some PETG for like functional prints, and I got a white PLA and an orange PLA that hasn't got here yet. Have you found like? I guess you said you were pretty, yeah, 3 months in. Do you like have any recommendations on like Bamboo Lab settings or like good filament set? AMS, yeah, AMS is great. Uh, like, have you found any like tips or tricks like within your printing experience so far? What other platforms can I go live on? Can I just go live on a bunch of different crap and see what works and what doesn't? LOL. Yeah, the default settings seem to be pretty good, honestly. I haven't had any complaints. The thing moves like a freaking rocket. It's pretty entrancing to watch, actually. Like, I've realized, like, if I just sit and look at it, I'll just kind of zone out and be like, wow, this thing is. It's, it's like, gosh, what was that movie? It was a cartoon where there's like, whatever, old school cartoon. I can't remember what it was, but the characters would be just, as soon as I saw something, I feel like that's what the 3D printer does to me right now. Yeah, man, like zoning out is crazy. Ooh, the Eiffel Tower would be sick too. Are these all on Maker World? Because I might look some of these up. Because I definitely have like some empty shelf space throughout the house and stuff where I could like just put cool architecture crap. It's really hard not to swear. That's one tough thing about live when you have the mouth of a. I'm not gonna say sailor because I was army and we're not navy, but when you are a profane person, uh, being live is tough. Being live within community guidelines is tough. But I guess I'm not monetized, so who really cares? I guess it's better to practice first, right? Oh, people are starting the fireworks now. It's 5:26 p.m. But I guess it's dark, so why not? You know, it's dark super early now. Every freaking day. It's really annoying. Um, oh, maybe my Stream Deck is just like not set to switch the app with that profile. Settings, profiles, Ecamm, application, Ecamm Live. There we go. So now when I click off, I should go to my main thing, and then when I click back on Ecamm, it should bring me to Ecamm. I feel like a pro streamer now. I got a Stream Deck before I even wanted to go live. I just got it to control the lights, like in my office and in the house and stuff when I want to. But now that it's actually being used for what it's made for, it's pretty freaking useful. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like we had someone else pop in. Welcome, welcome. We're just kind of hanging out. It's my first live, figuring this stuff out as we go, and chit chatting about 3D printing and Legos and cameras and a little bit of everything. Happy New Year. I'll show you the print quick. This is. So the circles are going to be screwdriver holders for the Scottish pegboard. And then the little skinny guys are going to be for like these little pliers and stuff. I went and picked up a bunch of these little ones to. After I printed this guy, I was like, I really need to get something to take like all these little supports off and stuff that I can't reach with my fat fingers. So that's what we're printing today. Oh, right now, I might do like an. Ah! Why you do that? Hold on, I gotta go to my YouTube and watch that. That was pretty bad. I probably made like a crazy face, but like my cat literally just climbed on me. Yeah, that hurt. Like, look at this dude, girl. Like this is a mesh chair, dude. It's not for you to lay on. Get down. Get down. I'm gonna get off this chair so she cannot kill me. Hey, get down. Get down. That was rude as hell. It's freaking cats, man. Yeah, the Lumix, they did an update I think back in like August or September to their phase detect that made it like so much better. If you look at I have a video actually on the FX3 versus S5 II. If you look at that video, you can actually see side by side, well, kind of side by side, one after the other, on how the FX3 and the Lumix actually are pretty close in autofocus now, which is really cool because this camera is what, $1,500, $2,000 cheaper than the Sony. I use a Sony at work every day, and they're pretty close. Excuse me. And one thing, as far as Lumix goes, I love the Lumix colors. Vlog is super easy to grade. Sony, I like Sony. They are ultra sharp, which is a little like I don't know, it feels super digitally to me. And the way the highlights are in Sony's always feels just blown out-ish to me. Filament, it's just a generic PLA. It's Amazon from it's Overture from Amazon. I just got what was cheap because the printer was coming before the filament that I ordered. So I was like, I gotta get some filament in now so I can print something because that stuff's not gonna be here till Friday. Which I'll have my bright orange, which is kind of like my favorite color. If you can't tell by my little wandered bag back there, I got some orange, so I'm trying to figure out what I want to print with the orange, just to have it like be a cool accent. I was telling Murph I need to get the AMS, man. That's one thing where I was like, I can buy the printer now, get the AMS later, and be good. But now, like, I want the AMS now. Now that I've printed like two freaking things, you know. But I feel like this is going to be one of those like super addictive hobbies to where this thing's just going to run like 24/7. Yeah, my wide lens is on my S9. How much? This might only have a few minutes left, actually. Yeah, we got 12 minutes left on this print, so I will probably stay live for at least that. My wife's having a freaking party downstairs, and she just got back from the store, so I'll let her do her little thing for a little bit, and then I'll show you guys these prints, throw them on the SCOTUS, get the tools up there, and then hop on live again later. I don't know, man. This is it's been a cool little first live. Not gonna lie. I never realized like you could just be super chill and have fun with just like one or two people in here and hang out. What's crazy is like I really wanted to, and I should have started streaming when I was gaming a lot. I was on the PS5, and I realized for me like I wasn't getting anything done. Like I was just addicted to it, so I ended up selling it. But like I was playing the finals a lot when that dropped, and I actually got up pretty high in the rankings. I want to say like top 20%, and I think that would have been really fun to do. But I have found with my personality, it's addictive. So that constant like 5 minute rounds, and then you know you lose one, but it's like, oh, we got to go back to the next. That's why like I don't like gambling or anything like that either, because like you lose a hand of blackjack and you're like, oh, but I can get it back on the next one. Oh, but I can get it back on the next. It's kind of the same thing with the video games. So I don't do like any of the sports betting or any of that because like I know me, and it's nah. But if we ever get to that point, I am going to get another PlayStation and I will stream. But until then, we're gonna have cameras, 3D printing, and random tech stuff. So I got to do an office tour for you guys because like I've upgraded so much crap in here. Like even within the last 6 months, I gotta show people, and I mean show people what's good to get and what's not good to get, because I bought a lot of crap too. I've purchased a lot of crap in my lifetime that's in landfills somewhere. Let's take a look at the print here. How are we doing? Oh yeah, that looks good. The Osmo Pocket doesn't know what to do. Falco, this is a jerry rigged Osmo Pocket setup here on the printer. I did it during the stream. It was like a super quick thing. So next time we'll have a better angle on whatever's printing in there for sure. But those only have what, like 5 minutes left? Device status 10 minutes. AMS is not connected. Yes, I know. Tech projects, not really any like tech projects. I probably will start doing like little electronic stuff with the 3D printer at some point. I just find that stuff kind of fun. But as far as tech goes, a lot of my tech stuff is more, I got a Ugreen NAS or like computer accessories, stuff like that is what I'm into more so than actual smart tech, I guess. And smart home stuff too. I love smart home stuff. I got a NAS recently and dove into Home Assistant a little bit. Still trying to work out some kinks in it and get it designed the way I want to, and actually get the right stuff. Because all of my Govee lights, they work with it, but their API has like some weird 24-hour limits. So like they'll work for a while and then just like not show up. It's just really kind of annoying. And it's funny because it's all local. Like it's a local LAN controlled API. So I don't know why you would have a limit on it because it's not going to their cloud services at all. But let me see if I got those lights. Where's my phone? I actually had a couple Govee rope lights, the thicker like rubber ones. Had them on the wall and they're really dim. They're like cool for like designs and stuff, but that's not really. I kind of wanted them for a little bit more illumination, so I actually cut off the rubber from them, and they're super bright underneath that. So let me see if I can find what were they called? Oh, that's the lamp. Yeah, so I got those guys and put those over there behind the shelves, which is really cool. I think I might keep that color scheme. It's just fun. So you guys are getting a little mini office tour before anybody. We got the Yukon from Harbor Freight back here. This is a Wandered Provoke Light. This is their smaller backpack. I do enjoy it as like an EDC backpack because I can throw my S9 in there and like just go. But for travel, I think I'm going to get their larger version. I got the Peak design and I like the Peak design, but the side axis of the Peak design is limiting. I like to be able to just like open up the full back of the backpack and be able to grab out whatever I need right away. But yeah, over there we got a charging station over there. All of my chargers in here, except for like one thing, is Ugreen. The reason I went with Ugreen, one, when I first started like making content, they sent me out a few chargers, and I was like, "That's love." They sent me out a few chargers and actually a USB-C dock, and then recently they sent out their DXP 4800 plus 4-bay NAS, and I was like, "That's crazy," because I got 600 subs, but appreciate them for it. I think they might have seen on the channel that I got a couple of videos that got over 10K, but it's not like a consistent thing. So really cool of them to support like that. So I've been trying to support them back in a way. Their chargers are great though. I got the 100 watt has 3 USB Cs, a USB A, and then it also has 3 outlets on it. And then I have the 65. I think it's a 65 watt. 2 USB Cs, 2 USB As, and 2 outlets. 3 outlets. I lied. I just got some new speakers, some Atom audio. I'm selling some KRK Rocket 5s that I had. They were just taking up way too much space on the desk. Atom just came out with these little guys. I have a short. We freeze? Do we freeze? What's going on here? Let's go to that one. So the Lumix puts out 2 different camera switcher things, but anyway, these little Atom Audios, they're little 3-inch speakers, but they got these reflex or whatever woofers or whatever they're called, and they actually sound. I'm not gonna lie, they're not as loud as the Rocket 5s are. My camera almost fell off this tripod, by the way. They're not as loud as the Rocket 5s are. They're not as boomy or anything, but they get the frequency right. So when you're mixing audio for video or whatever you're doing, you can actually like hear it, but it's not going to make the room shake, which is really nice. Layer 182 of 204 on the print. That's nice. 4 minutes left. Let me see. Let me see. Where we at? It's almost done. They look good. It got a little darker. Let me see if I turn this light on. If it helps with the. Nah, it just makes more reflections. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to print that LED trim thing for the top panel because that little light in there is not. It's not doing it. It's cool. It's nice to have. It's great for monitoring, but it's really not. It's not it, bro.
Is it lit on the computer?
2 minutes left. Under 2 minutes. We're almost there, guys. I want to get this print off the printer so I can start another one. It's such an addiction. Let's see. I'm gonna switch the cam. I'm gonna go take a peek at it. Doing some finishing touches there. There we go. That's a better view. Yeah, I know, right? I thought gambling was addictive, and then I bought a 3D printer, and now I'm gonna spend all my money on filament. Oh, we're done. Oh snap! Let's pull this. Let's pull this out. So here we got this little sky to skies. I just hope everything fits in them. Like, so we got this guy with the little peg. Pop the support off. And then, boom. Look at that. So I got like 6 of these guys, and then I got one. It's supposed to fit the caliper too. Hopefully it does. Ha ha. So I'm gonna have to make a different version. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if I like this wobbliness here. But so far, it's successful. I just got to check the screwdriver holder here, which yeah, the biggest one doesn't really fit. That's the only one. I'll probably just drill this one out. This is the thickest one I have though, so we should be good, man. This is 3D printing stuff's awesome. Yeah, bro. You know, I don't think I'll ever stop printing. I think this thing will be running 24/7. Honestly, that chat delay is it's pretty big, huh? But anyway, my wife has texted me twice asking how long I'm going to be up here. We've been good for an hour. Murph, Falco, I appreciate you guys stopping by. I'll try to do this at least once a month. Just hang out and talk cameras and printing and technology and just random stuff. So, again, appreciate you guys being here for the first live. Tune in for another one soon. And watch out for the Bamboo Lab video and the office tour video coming up. And whatever else we got after that. Appreciate you.